Hello and welcome on back to another Tmnt video. In today's one, we're looking at the brand new tmnt, the Last Ronin to Re-Evolution, issue number 4. And this issue, oh god, this one, I just don't know what to really say about it because it wasn't bad. There was actually some decent stuff within this issue which I really did enjoy and really loved about it. But at the same time, I'm just still struggling to see why this issue is important, or even why this whole series is important. It's annoying because I really want to love it. I mean, I really want to enjoy the new Turtles, the new story, but nothing about it is just saying that I need to read this or it's actually worthwhile reading it. And this issue just really goes to show and prove that point really well. So yeah, okay, let's actually get into this one. Oh boy, where do we begin with this one? With just pretty much nothing really happening in this one. I guess we'll talk about the villain side of things because they're sort of there with maybe some motivation behind what they're doing, maybe. And yeah, so with this, they're just talking to each other and they're going over basically the new guy, one in power. He calls on the Pearl Dragons, saying basically, oh yeah, you haven't done your job properly from last issue, so you're fired. I've had enough spending my resources on you, so piss off. And they do. And he also calls for the city to have a ceasefire and about the war they're doing. Yeah, and that's pretty much it for that guy and what they're doing with the powers and all that kind of stuff. And this is supposed to be the main villain of the series. We know nothing about him. I just could not care less about it. It's this is really going to show just why are we caring about all this stuff. But yeah, and yeah, sadly that is actually most of what happened really with that guy. Let's talk about the turtle side of thing. Yeah, okay, so with this, because of everything that happened in the last issue with them being flooded, they decided to go to a new place, and it turns out they're going to back to this old island. And I must admit, this was pretty cool. Just because they did get to see a new, I wouldn't say new, but a new setting from a pre-existing place. I must admit, it's pretty cool to see that they are using events from the last series and turn into something new and different, which was pretty cool and interesting to see. I just don't know what they're going to be doing next with all this kind of stuff, or this will actually play into any sort of storyline or anything like that, or if it's just going to be something that's just yeah, it happened kind of thing. So I guess we'll wait and see about that. But pretty much from a majority of this issue, they're just in this bunker and just talking, and not too much really happens here either. I mean, the most interesting thing that happened in this place, and I must admit, I do think it's actually really cool. We do get the Fugitoid, or Zayting Honeycut. He somehow transforms himself into a new body through a liquid kind of thing, and I thought this was really cool. I mean, it's really great to see Fugitoid come back and have a new body, a new chance at life, and I do hope that this actually results in something. Actually, we do get to see him play a lot more into more stories, and he's not just there in the background helping April out. I hope he's there doing a lot more, because this is really cool to see him a new design. I must admit, really cool design. I really love the faceplate for it. It looks really cool, amazing. And yeah. But again, nothing really happens here. They're just talking, and April just keeps on going, saying, "Oh yeah, we got a lot of secrets and all that kind of stuff." However, she does go on to tell the Turtles and Casey about her time when she had to flee from New York to Northampton, then return, and then everything happened in the first series. And I must admit, it was really cool to see this kind of stuff. And I know that I said this before, some other issues where I like how they take events from the Mirage era or any other version of the Turtles, and they take it and adapt it into something a little bit more different and unique. And I mean, there was one page which I really did love to see, because you got to see one part with Casey, and then on the other half him burning. I thought that was really cool. Really love Raph's colours there. It looked beautiful, and I feel this is something which I would definitely like to see a lot more of, in terms of exploring the past, and especially seeing how different things were in this timeline compared to like other timelines, because this seemed like a really interesting like a timeline, because we got like a layer attack with like foot attacking the foot. That was something which I was not expecting to see and want to see a lot more of. What's that? Why? And yeah. But then after that, we do get to see the new turtles. They do return to the city, and they decide to go back to Orochimaru's tower, and they decide to infiltrate the place just because they're being told that this place is being turned into a bunch of like apartments and that kind of stuff. And when they get to the place, they see construction workers, and they decide to fight them because they've been spotted by them. And it turns out that all these construction workers know how to use like swords, nunchucks, you name it, is there. And it was quite surprising. It's giving me like a little bit of vibes from what's the episode called? Like New Blood, I want to say it's called, from 2003 episode, where Toes go in and fight the construction workers taking down the Triceratops spaceship. And I thought that this bit here was pretty cool. And we do get to see the Toes using like the new abilities. We do get to see like Mojo like using the electricity power to blow people up, and then like Odin just like charges through all the people before Odin, he makes another like a little ball of electricity to take everyone down. I mean, this is like really cool, and I'd really like to see a lot more of like Toes using their abilities and like showcasing the like these Toes are a lot more different compared to the first world turtles. And I feel like this, like, you know, like all the new powers is a really great way to show that like these are like very different characters. But with that being said, like you know, like what is Uno's and Mojo's powers, or have we not seen that yet? Because I feel like with Uno's one, we have seen it in issue 1 where it's able to camouflage himself or like stun himself or something along those kind of lines. But Mojo's got nothing yet, so I'm quite curious to see like if we'll actually get to see anything with her. But I doubt it, I want to say, or maybe we'll see in the next issue, see the next big reveal or something along those kind of lines, or it'll be in like Last Ronin 3. But yeah, and after that, we do get see the Turtles interacting with Casey telepathically, saying to wait for them, and yeah, that was pretty much it for the issue. So I have to say that overall for this issue, it wasn't one which I was looking forward to in the slightest, and I have to say that after reading it, I had so many more questions about why I'm even bothering to pick this one up, because a lot of this stuff is not really interesting or just great. And I feel like a lot of stuff which like could have been great or interesting has just been rushed or basically like non-existent to like any sort of like development or interactions with the like viewers. So it's just weird. It just feels like it's just a thing that's happening, but we don't understand why most of the stuff is happening anyway. But I would say that it was decent enough for continuing the story, but not one of the best issues so far. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below what you think about this issue. Do you like it? Do you not? And yeah, that's it for today, guys. If you please share, let's just grab another stuff. Goodbye, yo, bye.